Good evening. It's Wednesday. If you didn't know already, my name is Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Here in the lovely and cold 29 Palms this week. Well, every week, but it's cold this week. Alright, so no face this week. That was something new. And I actually tried to figure out how to run two cameras so we could do both, but that's more complicated than I care to figure out. So how's everybody doing this week? Are we good? So I'm going to wait just a second to see who else wants to join in. Hi, Jude. How are you? I pulled your doilies already. So, I hope you got that last email that I sent you. If not, check, because it was a forward. Let's see. So, couple things going on. Let's see. Serena's class for the Perennial Box Perpetual Calendar goes Saturday, assuming I get everything on time. Let's really hope so, huh? Let's see. Casino night is March. Well, help me out. Does anybody know? Yeah? Hi, Lise. Good to see you. How are you? So, casino night is March 3rd, which is a Saturday. If you would like to join me, Lisa, I don't know if you're going with Amanda, but if you would like to join me, please let me know, because I need to get tickets very, very soon if we're going. Did find out today that there are no cash outs, no cash prizes, but instead baskets and all kinds of fun raffle kind of things to win. So just giving you a heads up on that. It's not a bingo game where you get to play for cash, okay? But all the cash goes to a really great cause. So take your pros, take your cons, and let me know if you're coming. So let's see. Also, on that same weekend is the Quilt Guild's show down in Palm Springs at the Convention Center. It's $7 a day or $10 for the weekend. So if you would like to go, please let me know and I can get you hooked up with people on how to get tickets and whatnot. I don't believe there's a discount for buying them ahead of time, but I'm not sure if they max out or, you know, if you need more details, let me know. So I'm going to grab a tiny bit more water. I don't know what's in your mug tonight. Mine's just water. I'm trying to be better about drinking my water. And we're going to get started. So tonight, I don't know about you, but when it gets cold and my fingertips get cold, I don't always stamp as much as I do when it's springtime, summer, all that kind of stuff. So I thought tonight we would do some quick cards so that way you might get caught up. Let's see. And by caught up, I mean I'm trying to catch up on all my thank yous, and I think I have about 10 left to do, which is actually pretty good because I've had like 50 go out, I think. So, in the last 4 days. So, yeah. It's what it is when you're doing, right? So, cards are important. Happy Mail's important. Make sure to not stick them in your craft drawer. I want them going out to make impact. That's why I send them to you. So, even if you're completely lazy, you can still mail a card on a Friday when we do our give backs and our pay it forwards. So, only thing it costs you is a stamp. And sometimes, Jude can attest, if they're not canceled on that plastic envelope, it doesn't even cost you that. So, I'm going to square my station away here. We're going to be working with Sweet Soiree in just a minute. But in the meantime, I have got some things going on with Paper Pumpkin. So we're going to do one or two of those and then move on to the embellishment kit. Okay? So let's see, Paper Pumpkin turns 5 next month, believe it or not. For those of you that started with Paper Pumpkin, it's changed quite a bit because, well, frankly, it wasn't all that great when it first started. And I would say just in the last 18 months, it's probably gotten quite a bit better. So, better value for your money, better quality, just all around better. So, if you haven't tried it for a while, I would encourage you to do so. And I would also encourage you to subscribe by March 10th because the 5th anniversary box will be an exclusive box, which means it's not going to be orange. It's going to be some great color or some great pattern. But there's also a free gift in it. No, I do not know what that means. It could be a box of crayons. But it could be something really great too, and I don't want you to miss out. If you do not want to subscribe, meaning give name, credit card, all that kind of stuff, you can also order a prepaid subscription, and then you get a promo code, and that you can just redeem and push through, and you really don't have to give any info other than obviously where they're sending it to, right? So let me know if you're interested, and I will get some more information to you on how to do that. It's actually a really easy sign up, unless you do the prepaid, and then it's a little bit more, but honestly, not that big a deal either side. So, but like I said, don't want you to miss out. I do order 1 extra kit, but 1, not 5, just in case everybody wants it. So, this month, and you know, I had to open the box because it came like Friday of last week. So I opened the box, and I've kind of run through the instructions a tiny bit, so I did get a little bit of a head start. I don't like the ink spots normally, and because I have the big ink pads, I'm going to use them. So Garden Green is what came with it, so I'm just substituting that. The stamp set I love, and here's the reason why, and it's kind of hard to see it. Hopefully it stamps better. I honestly haven't done anything with it because I was waiting for tonight. So, your awesomeness. I thought that was a really cool saying. So, I'm going to put this to the side just until we get done and going. So, this kit has 9 card bases, which is weird because normally it's like 8 or 12. But hey, whatever. 9 card bases, 9 envelopes, and the envelopes are gorgeous. Look at that and how they're printed. Just love it. It's not an extra piece. It's actually printed in there. So 9 envelopes, 9 cardstock pieces, stickers, die cuts, vellum, thread, pearls. I mean, you name it, they've got it in here. So, pretty cool, right? So here's the samples of what you can do with it. And then this is called Wildflower Wishes. And yes, I do have one still sitting on the shelf. So if you want it, it's 20 bucks. Straight out the door, tax, shipping, you name it, unless I got to ship it again if you're like in Georgia or something. Then it'll be a little extra. But other than that, it's 20 bucks. Alright, so here's the instructions. This is all that comes with it. And then if you're a new subscriber, your block will come with the first kit. Does not come every single time. So you need to make sure to keep your block. Other than that, that's about it. Okay? So we've got these gorgeous envelopes. Love them. Just, I don't know, I guess I'm a flower person. And then we've got a whole bunch of vellum. And I got my banners. They're obviously die cut well because they're falling out of the holes, right? So, alright, so I'm just putting stuff to the side so I can see. Here's a little banner. So I'm just going to punch out one because I'm going to, well, they're die cut well. I didn't tear it. I tore the paper, but not the die cut. So that's cool. Alright. So I'm just like punching one of everything because I actually don't know what the cards really look like. And honestly, some of this might go on one of the envelopes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so that's the same. Let's see here. Here must be my card bases. By the way, this is Sahara Sand. So it's a very, very light tan brownish color. I know the light's not great for that kind of stuff. That is on the list, but my list is fairly long. So, you know how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to have you guys pick out the background for me while I finish going through. So, bless you. I've got the heat on and Tara's in here with me because it's warm. So, alright, so I've got a striped background. I've got what I'm going to call a lattice background and then a flower background. So you're going to let me know which one we want to do while I finish sorting out the rest of this. Because there's quite a bit here, believe it or not. So I've got some punch out leaves, which are really cool. Those we might use. And I've got friend. Remember, you're picking the background, right? Okay, flowers. So far, we got one vote. Flowers. Okay, so we got friend. But I think we're going to have to do celebrate. That's what I think we're going to... Oh! And thank yous. No, we're going to do thank yous. So, that's my... So, basically, what this is... Look at this. These happen to be the same size. So, you're going to punch that out. And then you're going to do like a peekaboo card because you're going to be able to see the letters behind it. So, now we know what the long ones are for. Okay. And then I'm just going to leave these to the side. I don't know. Are these stickers? They are. It's so super easy, right? Okay. Okay, so flowers. Jude, you got a say in this? Hurry, hurry. Type quick. I'm not seeing anything. Hurry, hurry. Nope. Okay. So we're going to do flowers. Okay. So I'm just folding my card base. If you need a bone folder, if you need, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's there. I'm looking for my Fast Fuse. Fast Fuse is retiring in June. I am going to a convention or on stage in April, so I'll probably know what replaces it beforehand. No, I won't be able to tell you, but I can tell you if it's going to be worth it and or if you should buy a whole bunch because, you know, some years is just not quite as good, shall we say. And other years it's awesome. So I'll let you know. Because I really don't know what they have in store for us. It's one of the, you know, we hear ahead of time of customers, but we don't hear ahead of time like probably what you're thinking. Like, unfortunately, I don't know about all the decisions and everything that happens, you know? So, alright, so that's a sticker, which translates to, I bet this is one too. Yes, it is. The back's peeling off. Awesome. That means I don't have to do little teeny tiny stuff. So, I'm just going to punch out my letters here, which means my letters are stickers too. So don't throw stuff away is what I'm getting at with you guys. Okay? So there's my T. This might take a minute. So what else do we need to talk about? Are there any other community things happening? I'm sure there are. Let's see, the car show for Chamber is happening March 31st, which happens to be Easter weekend, and it also happens to be the same time as the Gem and Mineral Show. So, oh, I want that hole. Hold on. For the A, right? Don't I need that? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to leave that up there. Remind me if I don't. Okay? So, Gem and Mineral Show is that same weekend. And, let's see. I'm putting those over there. So, let's see. There's that. There's a baby shower expo at Joshua Tree Community Center. Now, I know that doesn't apply to most of us, thankfully. However, if you know somebody or if you see somebody and think it will apply to them, you should let them know about it. Okay? It's the first Saturday of March, which is the 3rd, right? Yes, the 3rd. I'm trying to see that little calendar on the wall, if you're wondering what I'm doing. So, there is that baby shower expo, and I think it's like 10 to 2. You have to be present to win the stuff that the community center is handing out, which I guess will be quite a bit. I'll be doing my gift certificates and all that kind of stuff, and have some stuff on expo. So, if you want to come for your voucher, if you want to come to possibly win 25 bucks, you don't have to be there just for the baby shower stuff. You can come see me. Just FYI. If you didn't know that, you can come see me. Okay? So there's my holes. Okay. So I'm just going to peel my backing off here now that I've got my punch outs done. Look at how easy that is. Awesome. Now the question is, can I line it up? That sometimes is a big question now, huh? We'll see how that one goes. I got a piece of something else there that I didn't like hanging on there. Okay. My fault. Alright, so we're going to see if we can line this up. If you are not confident about lining it up, don't. Just offset it, so that way there's no question, right? Okay, so let's see. And I think this was to my, oh no, what holes did I have? The A and the O, if I remember right. Let's hope I did. We'll see. Oh my goodness, these are small. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. The piercing tool will not help me though, Lise. I promise. It's not the answer for everything, even though 80% of the time it is the answer. I will say that. I wish they had one of those tools, the stick'ems or whatever you call them. I call it the magic wand or the stick'em, where it's got that little gummy thing on the end and you can just kind of poke and get everything done. So, don't know. Alright, this needs to peel off. Thank you. It was listening to me, wasn't it? Okay. So let's see. How does the hole go on the A? Alright, close enough. Close enough for government work and all that other, however that other saying goes. Alright, except it's on the other side, correct? I can still move it because I haven't like stuck it. Now I can't move it. So hopefully it's right enough. And so let's see, what else am I working on? Finishing the programming for the virtual class that hopefully will debut next month. That'll be an interesting one because I've never done that before. Not completely virtual. I've done one announced on Facebook a couple of times, but I've never done one that, how do I explain it? This is going to be a push and go. As in, like, here's your class and here's the pay button and all that kind of stuff. That's what I've been working on. I'm going to go this way. So, yeah, quite a bit of change for me. And it's a good change, but it's different. And it's scaring me a little bit. So, it'll be okay, right? Alright. So, I don't know if this vellum's going to show up at all. Little bit. Not enough for me though. That's going to be held off for something else. I'm not sure what that something else is, but it's going to be something. Alright, so I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Glue dots come in your pack. I'm not sure if dimensionals did, but you know, if not, then let me know. I'll get some to you. And I'm going to do Carol's trick. Knife it in the middle so they come apart. Okay. And if you have somebody helping you punch out all the letters, obviously this would be a super quick card. But, you know, if I'm trying to do it and, hold on, I was thinking. If I'm trying to do it and, you know, get everything straight and still be halfway talking and doing, obviously it's going to take me a little bit longer than it normally would. So I'm just going to pull off of here. I want some leaves. So I'm going to pull those out of here. And you know what? I should have put them under the flower. Huh. Well, let's see. Does it still peel up? Let's hope so, huh? Yes, it does. I love that. Okay. They're thick enough that you can still kind of peel and go, shall we say. But make sure that it doesn't get too thick. Okay. So, there's one card. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that be. Oh, I didn't do any stamping. Hello. Oh my goodness. All right, so your awesomeness. Is that what we need to do? I don't know. We already have thank you. Thank you for your awesomeness. Where's for your? Is it in here? Thank you. Wow, we're gonna do so much. Because I need to make some decisions. We gotta eventually make dinner and, you know, all the other stuff. So, did you guys eat tonight? What was for dinner? Anybody know? So, quick stick. Yes, that is a cool tool. I've been holding off on it, hoping that Stampin' Up! Hears me. Because I've been talking about it for a while to them. So, we'll see. So, there's my so much. Okay? So now that I've stamped, I can say that my card is done. And you also came on, I'm sure, for some tips. Hold on, I'm going to clean. Yeah, I know, right? I don't normally clean when I'm stamping on live, but I don't like having a whole stack of stuff at the end of it. So, so some tips for you. Here's one big one that I've come across. I have a little basket here, obviously, and I've just got a whole bunch of little doodads. So if I have scrap paper and I have a punch out, I'm going to punch a couple extras or create a couple extras. So when I need a card, I already have everything going. You know what works really well too is, you know, the label sheets, like Avery labels. When you peel off all the labels, it's wax. That waxy coating, you know what I'm talking about. So if you throw a little bit of snail or a couple glue dots on your accents and put them onto that waxy, they peel right off when you need them. You probably have to re-glue them, but just a good tip for you. Okay? Alright, so that's one card. Next we're going to do a little bit of the Sweet Soiree stuff, because I want to show you this embellishment kit and what comes in it. Okay, so this is for birthdays, obviously. Well, at least in a minute it should be obvious. So there's really great ribbon. It's got a velvet texture. It's Marina Mist color. Some really skinny washi tape. Some little tassels. Be really cute for like baby shower favors or that kind of thing. And some clips, so if you want to create a tag, clip something to a gift bag, you know, anything like that. So we've got a whole bunch of numbers here. Ooh, there's vellum too. But we've got a whole bunch of numbers here. And they are die cuts. They are not stickers. So you're going to want to make sure to have on hand some fine tip or multi-purpose glue. Jude, I believe you just ordered that, so you'll be set in just a little bit as soon as I get it. Alright, so we've got some vellum sheets. And if you're wondering, if you've seen on Pinterest some great cards, and it's like fine detail cutouts of cakes or anything like that, guess what? Some of that came from here, okay? So we're just going to pull off of here, and I have pre-cut some card bases here. So these are crumb cake, okay? So I've got a couple of these that are just normal, and then I've got a couple that are what I call my tall and skinnies, okay? So I've got that going on. And then I just grabbed out of my scrap pile, so I've got, remember I was saying I always have a basket. So, breakfast for dinner. Yep, it's Wednesday night. Alright, so I've got some wood grain that I've run through the embossing folder. That's the plank one, I believe. And then I've just got some very vanilla to do some extra words if I want or whatnot. And then I've got, oh, our beloved, guess what color this is? Jude, can you tell me what color this is? It's like, well, it used to be your favorite color. I'm not sure anymore. Can you tell me? It's not Marina Mist. So, that would be Pool Party. Of course, right? For you? So, we went through a phase that everything was Pool Party for a while. Just like me. Things get that way, don't they? Alrighty, so I am going to take my fast fuse and glue down my mat here and hopefully get it straight, because while fast fuse is awesome, guess what it doesn't do? Forgive very much. And here's why. Because it's permanent, right? So I'm going to grab some of this velvety awesome ribbon. Okay. Looks like there's like a yard of it, which is enough to get you in trouble if you're doing stuff. So I've got this here, and I'm just, what should I do with it? I don't know. We're going to get our snips and pay attention to the scallops. You don't want to clip in the middle of them unless you want to, but I mean, generally I wouldn't want to. And I'm going to grab some glue dots. And by the way, I do have adhesive on hand almost all the time, unless it's been a really bad week or good week, depending on how you look at it. So I wanted to let you know that I usually have snail. I usually have glue dots on hand, dimensionals, mini dimensionals, fast fuse. Oh, and tear tape. Sorry, forgot about that. Had to blow that because there's some fibers coming off of this ribbon. Alright, so I'm just going to lick and stick, as some people say. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a few of these flowers, vellum flowers. Okay, and I'm thinking I'm going to grab some leaves instead. So I'm just going to grab a couple of leaves. How are we doing on time? Ooh, I'm running long this week. Watch out. Alright, so I'm going to grab a 1 3/4 circle punch, and I'm just going to grab and do a circle, okay, out of my wood. So here's an accent piece. This is going to hide my glue dots that are going to go, you know. See how this is coming together? At least I hope you see it. Let's hope so, huh? Alright, so grab a couple of these, and we're just going to stick this here. I want it to kind of go up and over that ribbon so it kind of pops, if that makes sense to you. There is no trick to vellum. It's kind of, you're going to see the glue, unless you're like right behind the silver and that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. It's vellum. So you kind of gotta just deal with it and move on. I'm going to grab a couple of dimensionals and throw them on the back of here. I'm going to throw the dimensionals on either side of the ribbon, so that way it doesn't play teeter-totter on me. And you'll want to make sure to get the backs off quick. Oof, that ribbon is shedding. Alrighty, so I've got my pop-ups going on, and I've got my wood texture going on. And let's see, flower or cake? I'm thinking flower because they're a little bit smaller. But like I said, there's quite a bit to choose from, so you really gotta just kind of figure it out. Where'd my fast fuse go? Right under my eyeballs. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab here, and I want some of that texture to show, right? So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna grab, thank you or celebrate? We're gonna do thank you, I think. Okay, grab a block really quick. Okay, and coordinating is Melon Mambo or Berry Burst. I'm thinking it is Berry Burst, even though I had pulled out Melon Mambo, but the lighter ones, I think it would be more Melon Mambo or Flirty Flamingo. I'm not sure. Woo, stick. Since this is a brand new stamp, I want to make sure, I'm going to have to ink that soon, aren't I? Okay, Pray it goes straight because I can't really see. Okay. Did everybody cross their fingers for me? All right. So that is what we are looking at. Some pretty quick cards. Ready to go. And so this is coming out of the Sweet Soiree Embellishment Kit, which is out of the Occasions catalog. And then this is our paper pumpkin for this month. Remember that is the 5-year anniversary or celebration. And there are some great free gifts. Well, I hope they're great, right? And let's see, I don't have much else for you. So I'm going to get going. And thank you for joining me tonight. If you want to find out anything else, please join me on my blog, www.stampingwithjohnny.wordpress.com. Thanks so much for creating with me, joining me tonight, and have a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye.